SeaTrippin friends, I'm Kim.
And I'm Scott.
And today, we're going to talk about some last minute things that you need to be doing before your cruise.
So don't go anywhere. You're not going to want to miss this.
Okay, so you want to make sure you're prepared and take care of all those last minute details leading up to your trip.
That's right. Don't wait until the last minute and then get all stressed out.
Definitely not. And please remember, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons.
All right. Number one, you want to do your research on the ship before you even ever get on the ship.
That's right. Make sure you go ahead and look up your ship, your particular cruise, find out the lay of the land, where everything is. You'll get an idea of where all the restaurants are, all the shows, the different venues that you might want to check out when you get on board. That way, when you do get on board the ship, you don't seem so lost.
And that leads us to number two, and that's to pre-book any of the dining or shows that you found there.
Right, because the sooner you book, the better. Certain popular times, they tend to fill up really fast. So go ahead and figure out what shows, what times you want to go, what dining options you would like to do. If you want to sign up for specialty restaurants, the earlier that you sign up, the better.
Yep. And that brings us to number three. When you're doing the research, you also want to research the ports.
Definitely research all the ports you're going to. And those excursions will also likely book up really fast, especially the popular ones.
Yep.
So if there's something particular that you want to do, hurry up and snatch that time up because they do tend to book up really fast. And the earlier you book, the more money you're likely to save.
That's right. A lot of times they have little sales. I know Royal Caribbean, a lot of times they do those 10% off sales, stuff like that. So just keep your eye open for that.
Yeah.
And if you book it, you can always cancel it and it's on sale.
Yeah.
You can rebook it and save some money.
For sure. And you don't always have to book through your cruise line. If you book outside of your cruise line, if you're comfortable with doing that, you can likely save even more money.
Yeah.
But just remember, if you book outside of your cruise line, they're not going to wait for you if you don't make it back to the ship on time.
Yes. So don't be one of those pier runners.
Definitely not.
All right. Well, that brings us to number four. When you're doing your research, join any Facebook groups for the roll call for your sailing.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good way to meet people. You can find out special events that might be going on. They put together slot pools, gift exchanges,
Pub crawls,
all that kind of fun things. Sometimes you'll even see menus for the restaurants posted on there and show times for some events coming up. So it's a really good thing to sign up for.
And a lot of times people have already sailed on that ship, so they've kind of got their experiences of what to expect. So it's a great thing to do.
Absolutely.
All right. That brings us to number five, your hotel and travel arrangements.
Yes. So hopefully by now you have made those hotel arrangements, those travel plans. Do it as soon as possible because you definitely don't want to wait till the last minute.
No. You definitely want to get in a day ahead of time.
For sure, because you never know what kind of flight cancellations are going to happen. A lot have been going on recently. So car trouble. We usually drive to the port and we always leave a day ahead of time, and thank goodness we do because our last one, we did have car trouble on the way down.
Yep, we broke down on I-10 going across, and we limped down to the port. We made it there, but we had to leave our car the next morning. We had to get up early, drive the Toyota dealer, leave our car, and say, please fix it. We'll be back in a week.
So they worked on our car, fixed everything, just enough to get us back home. So thank goodness we got there a day early to take care of that, and we weren't too stressed out about it.
So just prepare, and that's why you should get in a day early.
For sure.
All right, well, that leaves us to number six. Online check-in.
Yes, you are definitely going to want to check into your cruise as soon as you can. It can vary between all the cruise lines. They're not all the same. But we like to start checking 90 days ahead of time. We check every day. We're like, can I check in? Can I check in? We want to try to get the earliest time possible, but that's just us.
That's right. Now, you might like to get on there a little later. We understand that, but we're on vacation. We want to get on the ship as early as possible. Get to that buffet, get the drinks going.
We want to try to snag that early slot so we can get on there and get our vacation started.
All right, well, that brings us to number 7, the cruise apps.
Yes, don't forget to download your cruise app because you're going to need that a lot on your cruise. You're going to need that for like reservations for shows and possibly restaurants. It tells you all the different events that are going on during the day because a lot of times they don't pass out those paper ones anymore.
Yeah, that's pretty much done anymore. You got to ask for that. So so download that cruise app ahead of time because you never know if you get on board and just kind of thinking you're going to do it then and you forget and you get out to sea, you're done. You've missed your window.
Right, and don't forget when you get to the port, if you haven't done it so already, put your phone on airplane mode. Yes. You don't want to get stuck with all these high charges on your phone when you get back. So make sure your phone is in airplane mode.
All right, well, that brings us to number 8. Make sure you print out your luggage tags and all your paperwork.
Yes. We always print everything out. I know everything is on your phone nowadays, but you never know. The internet could go down. Something could happen to your phone. We always make sure we have a hard copy just in case.
Be prepared.
Yes, definitely be prepared. Make sure you go over your passports. Make sure it's not expired.
Make sure all the names match.
Right.
That way you can take care of it ahead of time rather than wait until that last minute.
Yeah, because some people don't always use a passport. You could be sailing with your birth certificate and your driver's license, and you got to make sure everything matches. Like if you just got married, you need to make sure you can show like this is me. You got to have proof. So yes, make sure you print your luggage tags ahead of time and get all your paperwork in order.
Yep. Okay, number 9. Call your credit card company ahead of time.
Yes, definitely. Call your credit card company or your bank. Just let them know ahead of time that you're going to be traveling because you don't want to get some of your purchases denied or your account put on hold and nothing goes through. You don't want to spend time on your vacation having to call and get that fixed.
Now, we personally don't like using our card a lot anyway while we're on vacation.
No, we don't really tend to make big purchases on our cruises. And
don't need watches. I don't need,
we don't need fancy jewelry.
No knickknacks.
So we rarely use our credit card when we travel just because we're super paranoid and we're always afraid that somebody's going to steal our information. So we just never use it and we always bring enough cash to cover whatever we might want to buy.
And that brings us to number 10, cash. Make sure you plan ahead and bring some cash with you.
Yes, most importantly, bring small bills for tipping because there's a lot of tipping that you might want to do. You might want to tip your porter. Well, you definitely want to tip your porter.
You want to make sure those bags make it on the boat.
Yes. You got your room steward. If they do a good job, give them a little extra tip. Your waiter in the dining room.
Yep. And then don't forget about the excursions. They're usually pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And they really work hard, so it's usually customary to give them a little something also.
Absolutely.
And that brings us to number 11, medications.
Yes, make sure you plan ahead and bring all the medications that you're taking, as well as possibly 1 to 2 weeks extra because you never know what might happen and you don't want to be without your medication.
Yeah, remember here during COVID, some of those ships got stuck out at sea for an extra week or two, stuff like that. And if there is life-saving medication that you take, you need that. So be prepared just in case something happens.
Make sure you call your doctor or your pharmacy if necessary so you can get that extra medicine that you might need. All
right. Number 12, start pre-packing.
Yes. Now, we're not saying go ahead and pack a year in advance. I mean, that's crazy. But go ahead, maybe a month before your cruise, start planning on some outfits that you think you might want to take. You're going to want to try them on, make sure they still fit, especially your swimsuit. Try those suckers on and make sure they still fit. And try not to overpack. I mean, I know it's easier said than done, but truthfully, you're probably not going to wear half the things you put in your suitcase.
Yeah. Now, also, kind of in this is we also have a little box set aside that's our cruise box.
Yeah.
It's the essential items that we know we have to bring that's ready to go. Stuff like our little travel clock, our night lights, like the chair clips, stuff like that we know we're going to bring on a cruise. So just throughout the year, if you buy something, you just drop it in the box kind of thing.
That's right. So, you know where it is. You bring it every time. You're good to go.
All right. So number 13 is your carry-on.
Yes, make sure you pack a carry-on. You're going to want to put possibly an extra set of clothes in there, your swimsuit, because you don't know what time your cabin's going to be ready. It's not ready as soon as you get on the ship most of the time. Medications, important documents. Make sure all that stuff is in your carry-on bag.
Yeah, and talking about the carry-on bag, we've already made a video on this. If you click right up here, that'll take you right to that video.
Yeah, so check it out. Okay, so there you go. It is always a good idea to be prepared and organized.
We want your trip to go off as smoothly as possible. So don't forget to give us thumbs up and subscribe below.
Yeah, and if you have any tips, please comment below as well. And feel free to go ahead and share any of our videos with all your travel friends. So until next time, everybody, have fun and be safe. Bye.
Bye.